Once again, I would like to welcome you to the show. Welcome to the Foundation. Check us out at welcometothefoundation.com. Buy this asset now before it's too late. So what's going on? What's going on is we got a lot of stuff going on. What is the asset? I'm just going to get to it. What's this asset I'm telling y'all to buy right now? It's silver. It's silver. Silver. It's on a periodic table of elements. It is a precious metal. It is also an industrial metal. But I've known about silver for years. I've known about the fact that it will eventually go parabolic. The price will. It's going to go crazy. There's nothing that's going to stop it. It can't happen. There's this green initiative, and there's been a lot of talk, insider talk, of manipulation of the silver price as well as the gold price. Recently, Wall Street bets, the community that was responsible for the GameStop increase in price of the stocks, got their eyes on silver. They started their own little thing. It's called Wall Street Silver. There's nothing that can stop this. Silver was recently it was above $28, but it is down below $28 today as of this live show. The manipulation is apparent as far as I'm concerned. And people be like, oh, it's not manipulated. Well, okay, so this is whatever. I mean, this is from last year, September 29th, 2020, which was a Tuesday. JP Morgan, yep, that's the bank, settles lawsuit that accused the firm of spoofing precious metals markets trades. The bank was set to pay $920 million to resolve government investigations for spoofing. This included gold and silver. The goal of spoofing is to move market prices in a way that financially benefits the traders' pre-existing positions in the market. JP Morgan, which declined to comment for the article, long has denied engaging in spoofing. The spoofing lawsuit filed against JP Morgan, which court documents reveal was settled last summer, was filed in 2015. A colorful hedge fund operator by the name of Daniel Shack, and high-stakes poker player and two metals traders. The three claimed they lost tens of millions of dollars as a result of the actions of the JP Morgan traders. The bank for years denied the allegations, and in 2016 succeeded in getting the plaintiffs' claims dismissed. Bottom line is, they've been manipulating the prices of precious metals. Now, what do I want to do? What I want to do now is we're dealing with inflation. We're dealing with what is known in the industry as we're in the first wave of inflation. So you see the prices of gas, prices of oil, prices of lumber, prices of copper, prices of homes, prices for food. This is being spoken of as the first wave, which would be indicative of there's going to be at least one more wave. Otherwise, it would just be a wave of inflation. Is going to hit next is going to be precious metals. Now, silver is the most correlated metal to dollar weakness. I'm going to say this again. Silver is the most correlated metal to dollar weakness. Why do I say that? Because this stimulus, this economic stimulus that I don't see ending anytime soon, is inflating the currency, which is deflating the value of the currency. So as the value of the dollar drops, silver and gold correlatively will rise. But silver typically moves ahead of gold in how the price increases inversely to the dollar. What I'm going to do now, if you go and look at the price of silver, it's going to be the spot price. Right now, the spot price as of the close of trading today is $27.75. It was over $28 yesterday. But, a lot of things are down. Bitcoin is down over 30%. A lot of these different things are down. It's happening. There's volatility in the market. Silver's down maybe, a little less than $1 or so in the last couple of days. But the fact that it's closed significantly over $27, multiple days, multiple trading days, is indicative that it's about to move. It's charging up. Now, when you go look at the spot price of silver and gold, you have to understand that that's the paper price. What do I mean by the paper price? The paper price is you can buy shares in certain companies or trusts or indices that either hoard silver or have contracts for silver. So basically you're buying a silver contract. If you buy one paper contract for silver, you cannot get silver. I think you need like 100 or something to demand delivery. And a lot of these shares or contracts don't allow you to demand delivery. There's no silver backing the contracts. This is the manipulation. There's a spot price, what is known as the paper price of silver contracts, SLV, PSLV. These are all different indice tickers that you can purchase. With purportedly the underlying asset is actually silver. Whatever. If you don't have it in your possession, you don't own it. That's the way I look at it. But there's also a physical price. And when you go to purchase silver, including gold and platinum and these things, you can look at the spot price, but when you go to the dealer or your local coin shop, there's a spot price plus what is known as premium. And what they've been saying for years is, the premium on the spot price that you pay represents the cost to mint it and ship it and blah, blah, blah. And it was always weird to me. But once I understood and did more research, it made complete sense. So you have spot prices, paper price, also known as like the stock price of silver, paper price. And you have physical prices, which is the paper price plus a premium. Right now, the physical price of silver, it fluctuates depending on where you are. But if I go to APMEX, which is American Precious Metals Exchange, it's a very reputable company, and the lowest I see is about $9 over spot. So $27 and some change, add $9, that's $36 and some change. And that's what people are paying. For American Silver Eagles, people are paying over $38. If you know spots locally, you can get it for cheaper. Yesterday, I grabbed a couple Eagles for, I think, $33. And that's still over $5 over spot price. They call it the premium. So you say, silver's $27. Good luck trying to get an ounce of silver for $27. It's not going to happen. That's the spot price, not the physical price. Now, why am I saying buy this asset right now? Silver is a precious metal. We know this, right? Silver is also an industrial metal. It's used in industry. What has me looking at this heavy right now is, you got this green deal, this push for green. low to zero emissions. Electric vehicles are you got Ford that's getting into electric vehicles, Mercedes, BMW, Volvo, Volkswagen. There's a lot of stuff. A lot of companies that are going to start creating electric vehicles. What do you need for electric vehicles? You need switches. You need different components. You also need batteries. Now, batteries require copper and they require silver as well as other components. I'm telling you this. On the industry side, silver is used in, as I said, electric vehicles, batteries. It's used in the production of semiconductors, there's a chip shortage right now. There's a shortage of them. It's used in computer chips. It's used in mobile phones and tablets. It's used in solar panels, man. So it's used in batteries and it's used in solar panels, which are going to be two of the main ways that we go off of, fossil fuels. There's a big push. It's a worldwide push to reduce our dependence as a world on fossil fuels. So put it together. Water purification systems. Silver's used in water purification systems. Nuclear reactors, as we go off of fossil fuels, the burning of coal and oil and gasoline and so on and so forth, there's going to be the creation of more and more nuclear sites, nuclear reactors. Silver, you need silver. RFID chips, radio frequency identification chips, you need silver. Touch screens, your mobile phone, your tablet, your iPhone, there's silver in there. That's why Apple, the company, Apple created a robot to disassemble. That's what it is. To disassemble iPhones. The robot is called Daisy. This robot can disassemble 200 iPhones in an hour. Apple has a global recycling program that it expanded. And I used to have the numbers, man, but they're getting so much gold and silver out of these phones. It's ridiculous. They sell the phone, they get the phone back, they tear it apart, and they get the gold and silver out of it. They're getting the silver, they're getting the tungsten out of the phones. I'm trying to find the numbers real quick, but y'all just look into this. How much gold and silver tonnage that this company is getting out of their phones, out of their used phones, is ridiculous. And there's these companies, they don't do this on accident. It's not an accident. We accidentally created a recycling program and created a new robot called Daisy that can disassemble 200 iPhones in an hour. There's a reason for this. This is all calculated. Wood preservation. Silver is used in wood preservation. Y'all know about those chemtrails or contrails. It's really weather modification. Silver's in those clouds. Flexible displays. There's silver in them displays. Light bulbs, certain medical equipment, and there's an array of alternative medicinal purposes for silver. And that's, I could definitely keep going. But hopefully you get the idea. Silver is the asset that you need to buy now before it's too late. I am reading and getting my hands on reports of electronics companies. I would imagine it's Samsung, it's Apple for sure, and likely Tesla and other EV manufacturers that are approaching directly. They're going directly to silver miners. They're bypassing the COMEX. They're bypassing the exchanges. They're going directly to the miners to negotiate contracts to get their hands on silver. Silver. Silver is money, ultimately. Silver is money. There's nothing you can do about it. There's the price of silver is going to steadily increase over time. And just as gold is right now, most of us cannot afford gold. Very soon, silver is going to be out of reach for most of us. Most of us. Mark my words. I'm serious. Mark my words also that there are companies, my family estate, through a trust, is invested in one of these companies. There's companies that their main purpose, the main thing they do is to recycle silver from electronic waste. Electronic waste. That's the main thing they do. Soon, and I would say in the next several years, you're going to see companies, governments, even states possibly, going into landfills to get the electronics out of the landfills so they can recycle the silver and the gold out of these, these landfills, these thrown away electronics. When Obama was in office, he signed an executive order with regards to precious metals mining on asteroids and comets, and that the companies that mine the precious metals from these outer world bodies will be allowed to keep the precious metals. We're going to see things that we've never seen before when it comes to silver. Hands down. And people may say, well, so what do you think's going on with gold? Gold is not used, does not have the same industrial uses, not even close to what silver has. Not even close. Silver is used in mirrors, man. It's the highest. Silver reflects the most observable light. Silver reflects more light of the visible light spectrum than anything else. Silver. You need to buy silver. You need to look, silver is money. It has been historically known that silver is a hedge against inflation. A hedge against inflation of the paper money. But the wealthy in this country have known this for a long time. Silver is insurance for your paper money. You got insurance for your car. You got insurance for your house. You probably got renter's insurance for your apartment. If you don't, you should get it. Most people have insurance on their phones. You pay extra $10, $15 a month, and if your phone breaks, it gets stolen, you lose it, whatever. You can put an insurance claim on the phone. You got to pay like what, $100 or $150, and they'll send you a new phone. It's not new. It's typically going to be refurbished or renewed. But you have insurance on everything. Silver, precious metals in particular, but more importantly, silver is insurance for your paper currency, for your paper money. As the value of the fiat currency is reduced over time, the value of silver and gold increases over time. It is what it is. And we're going to get to a time, to a point very soon where silver is going to be almost unaffordable for the majority of people. Silver. Mark my words, I'm not playing with y'all, and I'm telling y'all this for free. I'm not charging for it. I'm not doing some webinar with, a pitch. Sign up for this webinar and you'll learn the secret of, what asset you need to buy before it's too late, working off your fear and stuff. No, this is for information and education and entertainment if you want it to be. But go tomorrow. Go tomorrow. Go to your local coin shop. Go online right now and see how much it costs in fiat currency to acquire an ounce of silver, whether it's in a coin, a round, or a bar. Now, coins look just like rounds. The difference between a coin and a round is a coin is minted by a government mint. Rounds are minted by private mints. So a round looks like a coin. Like, why is it in a coin? It's not a coin, it's a round. I'm like, man, quit playing with me. Being specific, but it is. Coins are minted by government mints. The United States Mint, they mint American Eagle, silver and gold coins. Those are coins. Now, you might have a private company that mints, quote, coins, but they're not coins, they're rounds. Coins have a dollar denomination on them. Rounds don't. They just say, 999 or whatever, pure silver. The coin for Canada is the Canadian Maple Leaf. That's their coin. But there's other Canadian companies that produce rounds that look just like coins, but it's not the government mint. And bars typically are going to be cheaper than coins. And the more you buy, say you buy an ounce bar, you're going to pay a higher premium per ounce than if you bought a 10-ounce bar. If you bought 10 individual 1-ounce bars, you're going to pay more than if you bought a single bar that was 10 ounces. Hope you follow what I'm saying. So the more bulk that you purchase, the lower the premiums are going to be. But soon, the physical market, not the paper market, but the physical market for silver is going to be $40 an ounce. And a lot of places it already is. Certain American Eagle silver coins are over $40 an ounce right now. Go look it up. Go look. Go to APMEX, American Precious Metals Exchange, or what it stands for. APMEX. And look at the American Eagles and see how much they are for one single ounce of silver in a coin form. And of course, well, it's sold. I can get it for cheaper if I get a round or if I get a bar. Sure, you can. You absolutely can. Absolutely. But either way, very soon, the physical price of silver is going to be over 40, then it's going to be over 50, and who knows where it's going to stop. Who knows? Because this inflation is not stopping. They say it's transitory. It's going to be, it's temporary. I don't believe them. I don't believe them. And from what I've been seeing the last couple of weeks and what I'm seeing this week, and then reading those Fed minutes from April, buy this asset now before it's too late. Buy it now. Get it. Exchange your soon-to-be worthless fiat currency for silver as fast as you can. You can grab gold too, you can grab platinum, but silver is what's much more undervalued than any of the other precious metals at this time. You have more of an upside for silver than gold, than platinum, than palladium, and especially rhodium. Rhodium is tripping right now. $27,000 an ounce, man. You don't believe me? Look it up. And yes, I got into rhodium when it was $700 an ounce, and now it's $27,000. Do the math. So I'm saying this because I love y'all. I'm saying this because I care. I'm saying this because I have no reason to hoard information. Y'all know me. I've been doing this for years. I've been doing this for half a decade. Putting y'all on the game. for the free, not for the fee. And what I'm seeing, it's about to be a rap rizzle on silver. And it's going to be at a point where you're going to wish that you got in sooner. Now, I'm not saying go all in. I'm not saying, hurt yourself, spend a bunch of bread that you don't have, and buy a bunch of silver. No. Ultimately, you want a dollar cost average, which means you want to find a certain dollar amount, whether it's $50 or $100 every 2 weeks, every month, and take that and go buy whatever you can with, whatever amount you can acquire of silver with that dollar amount, so that you're used to it. It's not hurting you. I don't save in fiat currency. I don't administer any entity that has a savings account that has fiat currency in it. We save on the private side. We save in gold and silver. People in the public got 401ks and IRAs. Well, here in the private, we got the American Eagle Gold and Silver Coin Program, which, to tell you honestly, is the only government-sponsored program that isn't paid by taxpayers. That's the American Eagle Gold and Silver Coin Program. It was established by Congress. You can pull it up. In 1985. In 1984, the IRS proposed legislation that numismatic coins would be non-confiscatable. The following year, 1985, the United States government, the Congress specifically, enacted the American Eagle Gold and Silver Coin Program, and they designated American Eagles, the gold and silver, as numismatic coins. So American Eagles, gold and silver coins, are the only coins designated numismatic by Congress. The only one. That's it. You have a lot of these companies say, oh, it's numismatic. Why is it numismatic? Because it's, it's from the time of Romans. And how much gold is it? Oh, it's a little less than an ounce. How much you want for it? Well, we want $25. Hang up $25,000. Hang up on them. Hang up. We don't care how old it is, what it was fashioned in, none of that. We care about the actual underlying intrinsic value of the precious metal. I don't care if it's from Ming Dynasty China. All I'm talking about is it gold? Let me get it. Is it silver? Let me get it. Well, there's a premium on it above the normal premiums. Well, I'm going to grab something that doesn't have those types of premiums. Damn that. The only coin designated numismatic by Congress. Real quick, we got about 60 seconds left in the broadcast. If you are checking out the show online, you want to call in. Otherwise, you will be disconnected. I'm going to stream a little bit. The call-in number is 563-999-3625. 563-999-3625. Otherwise, in 30 seconds, you will be cut off. And there's absolutely nothing I can do about it, player. Nothing. Nathaniel. Now, am I attempting to cause fear? No. Am I attempting to freak anyone out? No. What I'm doing is educating. The foundation is an educational organization. And that's what we do here. We educate here on the foundation. I'm not a silver dealer. I don't sell metals. So even double, I have nothing to gain by you getting your hands on real money. You getting your hands on, silver specifically, but also gold, but silver specifically. I have nothing to gain. I don't sell it, so I can't make a profit off it. And, you having a more financially stable situation does not necessarily benefit me. What benefits me is knowing that I'm doing what's right and exact and informing you about this and these facts, silver's about to be out of here. Silver is money. Silver is a true asset, and there's not much more that I can say to bring home the fact that you need to get your hands on it before it's too late, before you're priced out of the market. Yes, there's fractional silver, half ounce, quarter ounce, tenth of an ounce, even grams of silver. But the lower denomination, meaning, the lower you get, the smaller in denomination you get, the higher the premiums are. You're going to pay more for 31 grams in single grams. 31.1 grams is a troy ounce. Precious metals are measured in troy ounces. You're going to pay more per ounce if you buy in grams than if you buy a whole ounce. You're going to pay more for a single ounce than you would if you bought a bar of 10 ounces. So if you had 10 single bars, 10 single ounce bars, 10 1 ounce bars, you're going to pay more for that than if you bought one 10 ounce bar. The lower or smaller in denomination, the higher the premium. The exact same with gold. So, period. Understand what real money is, because, the rules of the game, we understand there is no money. What money is gold and silver, according to the Constitution. Silver is about to go. It's about to go, especially when they start doing this, pushing in stimulus for electric vehicles and solar panels. And look, it's about to get real dumb, very dumb. And you're talking to a brother, I started buying silver when it was $9, $10 an ounce. And man, I wish I started before. I wish someone told me about this instead of me learning it on my own. And that's the deal, And yeah. Now I got people saying, can the trust own the gold and silver? Yes, it can. Yes, it can, very easily. Do I recommend that you buy silver online? No, I don't. I really don't. I'm not out here telling anyone not to. I'm just saying I don't recommend buying it online. Why? Because there's a trail. There's an electronic trail, or a paper trail. It wouldn't be too hard to figure out who in this country has bought silver from online dealers on the internet using credit cards or debit cards. It wouldn't be difficult. And, we're going to see in the next, I don't like putting timelines on anything, but in the next few years, you're going to see if you're paying attention, you're going to see some stuff that you would consider crazy when it comes to these precious metals. Now, what's going to happen? You're going to deal with shake-ups in the market. Now, there's two types of asset holders: weak hands and strong hands. You look at Wall Street Silver, Wall Street Bets. These guys, they call it diamond hands. They holding on. But weak hands and strong hands. Now, you may have weak hands. You may be like, man, this dude's smart. I believe what he's saying. It makes sense. I did a little research, and he ain't lying. I'm going to grab some silver. But you may have weak hands. When the price gets to $50, $60, you may see, oh, man, I'm going to sell it. Just because I can do this, I can get this, I can get this. That's weak hands. Whereas I have strong hands. And strong-handed asset holders will always not only hold their assets, but also acquire assets from weak hands. So if you have weak hands, your silver's coming to me or people like me. And these market shakeups, they'll be done on purpose, or they will be allowed to happen because it is necessary. It's called soft mining. The mining, hard mining is going into the earth. Soft mining is going into the markets. And if you have a bunch of silver hits $50, $60, $75, $100 an ounce, a lot of people at these different price points are going to sell their silver. It's what is known as soft mining. Do not be those people. Now, am I saying hold on to silver with dear life? Nah, of course. There's opportunities that abound that you may exchange your silver into. If you're going to sell your silver and pay off your property, sell your gold or something like that, and buy some real estate, buy another, just move that value from one asset to another, man, congratulations, because that's what it's all about. But you want to have strong hands. You definitely want to have strong hands. So, that's the show. When you ask me, so what asset should I buy now before it's too late? I'm out my mouth, lickety split, no time. I'm going to say silver. And I had, a mentor be like, buy land because God ain't making no more land. Truth, absolute truth. But silver and gold is land. It comes from the earth too. And actually, it's foreign. It's alien material. It got here on comets and different extraterrestrial bodies that slammed into the earth over billions of years. That's how silver got here and gold got here. The earth does not produce silver. The earth does not produce gold. You do your research, you'll realize the earth does produce water, but the earth does not produce silver. The earth does not produce gold. So hands down. Start making the plan. Am I telling you to empty out your savings account and go get silver? No. You need currency. At this point in time, and in this country, we all need currency to maintain our quality of life, to pay the bills, to pay the mortgage, to pay the insurance, to get the gasoline in the car, to acquire different assets, to get food, to get clothing, to pay the electricity bill, so on and so forth. Currency is required. I can't run down to the gas station and throw in my ounce of silver and fill up the tank. You might be able, maybe you know someone that can do that. But I don't know anyone that'll do that. But I am saying make a plan and understand that saving in fiat currency is a trick. You can't move yourself and your family forward economically when the currency that you are saving is steadily depreciating in value. Of the many fallacies that those of us who are birthed, and I use the correct terminology, birthed in the public, we are taught to save, but we're not taught what to properly save in. And through lack of knowledge, those of us and generations before us, think about it, who saved in currency, saved themselves into poverty. So if you don't have, if your money's not working for you, or your currency specifically, it's not working for you, and you're looking to save it, it's not currency. Federal Reserve notes are not a store of value. They're not. Not for any type of long term. So understand what real money is. Understand what's going on with these markets. Understand that silver is a precious metal as well as an industrial metal, and that the industries that it's used in are going to expand exponentially. Just talking about electric vehicles and solar panels, we can leave the conversation there. And in your mind, you understand that, yep, those two industries, electric batteries and electric vehicles and solar panels, will expand. They will. Exponentially, which means there's going to require more and more silver, more and more, of these precious metals to create these products. And on top of that, with the inflation of the currency and the expansion of specific industries, buy silver now before it's too late. Get your hands on it now before we get to a point where you can barely grab any. And don't think of silver and gold value in fiat currency. And I just broke down the difference between the spot price and the physical price. I broke that down. If you missed it, download the show or check out the archive or something like that and peep game. But it's, in my opinion, a flawed way of thinking to determine the value of precious metals in fiat currency. And as long as you're valuing precious metals against the dollar, it's going to look weird. And that's what the dollar is for. It's to make things look weird. But the true value of precious metals is not denominated in fiat currency. And every time I go grab some, whether it's 1 ounce or 10 ounces or 200 ounces, it is a beautiful thing that these people will take this paper and give me silver and give me gold. And there's soon, they won't accept the paper. And every week, every day, sometimes every month, every year over year since I started exchanging fiat currency for real money, every year I've had to exchange more fiat currency to get the same amount of silver, the same amount of gold. Year over year, it's increased. Silver hit the bottom. It dropped to like $13 or something last year, the year before. No one was selling. No one. And those who did were not selling it at $13. So with that being said, I trust y'all learned something on the foundation this evening. I'm not taking any calls because I feel like y'all should think about this. Y'all should really definitely think about what I'm talking about. Hear what I'm saying, even if you can't see it, even if it doesn't make sense, hear what I'm saying. Because eventually, and what I think is going to be very soon, it is going to be too late for us to get our hands on this. You got the World Economic Forum talk about really soon we will own nothing and be happy. I read this article talking about instead of owning kitchen appliances, you rent it. My man was like, yeah, I wanted to use a blender the weekend. My parents came over. I jumped on my phone on an app, and the blender, I rented it, paid a fee, and a drone dropped the blender off on my porch. And when I was done with it, I repacked it up, and the drone came and picked it up and flew off with it. These fools have a plan for us to really own nothing and be happy. And not in a way that is conducive with your private estate and trust administration. Own nothing, control everything. No, not in that way. The public way of owning nothing and be happy, which is the wealthy individuals and wealthy corporations own everything, and they just charge you a fee to use it. And you never own it. The subscription-based model is coming to everything. It's like you got, apps that Spotify is a great example. Spotify is an app where you can listen to music and you pay like $5 a month. It's subscription-based music. Man, I remember when that stuff first started coming, look, I'm cool. I'd rather own it. I'd rather be able to pop a CD or pop a record on and listen to it whenever I want versus, have it on some app that I have access to, but I don't own it. I'm cool. And, this society has been pushing us towards this model for a long time if you think about it. I'm not with it. I'm cool. I don't know about you, though, but I trust that y'all learned something from this episode of The Foundation. I trust that, it's created an impetus for you to begin to change your behavior, and if you already acquire precious metals, for you to refocus, maybe focus more on silver, and maybe put some more pep in your step. But please believe, it's about to be a rap rizzle, and soon it'll be too late. It'll just be outside of our financial reach. So, with that being said, I trust y'all learned something. As I mentioned earlier, be sure to check out the website welcometothefoundation.com. At the very least, sign up for the email list, as well as get your learn on. Check out the PDF section. Free information. Sign up for the email list. You can book a consultation. Check out the education tab, the Foundation Trust Primer, Foundation Trust Series, Part 1, Part 2, Part 3. Also, we got the Passport No Social, Part 1, Part 2. Special guest Chris L. Did take a break from Clubhouse this week, but we'll be back next week on Let's Talk Tuesdays, every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. for those of y'all in the mountains, 5 p.m. for my Cali kids. Let's Talk Tuesday. Yeah. And, if you want to, if you're in the Discord, we got the Discord. The Foundation has a Discord server, for the community to kick it. As well as, we put information on there that's, strictly for the Discord server. But that's what if you want to get into that, you want to invite to Clubhouse, because there's an Android app for Clubhouse now. I think you still need to invite. Email the secretary at welcometothefoundation.com. She'll plug you with the information on how to get on the Discord server, as well as she'll plug you with the Clubhouse invitation. And I want y'all to know this information. I really do. We're in the midst of a wealth transfer, and wealth doesn't disappear; it just moves around. It goes from one place to another. So, with that being said, once again, I trust you learned something. Maybe you want to, check out the archive of this episode. Check it out some more. Do your own research. Look it up. Prove me wrong. Call into the next show. Press 1 on your keypad. I'll pull you in. You can say, "So, you wrong, man." Cool. How so? And we can chop it up. In the meantime, do your dance. Focus on, building versus destroying. Focus on, having positive thoughts. Start your own LLC. Email me. Get into trustee training. Set up your private estate, your business trust, your asset trust, your family trust. Admin at welcometothefoundation.com. Book a consultation if you got any questions. Hey, I want to start my LLC. How do I do that? What's up with this operating agreement? How do I classify on the federal level so it's not a disregarded entity? So on and so forth. Book a consultation. You can email me and book a consultation. Admin at welcometothefoundation.com, or you can book one straight from the website, welcometothefoundation.com. But I am here to give you actionable information. Actionable. Make moves. Do your dance. Because I love seeing y'all do y'all dance. I really do. I applaud y'all. I get excited. I really do. So with that being said, I trust y'all had a great week, had a great weekend. You know, summer's here. Technically not, but you know what I'm saying. It's finally not all weird. But as we move forward and as we lay the foundation, we will continue to acquire knowledge, increase our education, and make the proper moves here at the foundation. So y'all have a great week. Make sure you have a wonderful week. Like my homeboy DT, I won't say his name, but he be like, have a great day on purpose. He say that all the time. I love it. I love it when he say that because he ain't playing, I can tell. Have a great week intentionally. Make sure that you enjoy yourself. Make sure you take care of yourself. And self is more than just you. Self is you and yours. I call it extreme selfishness. I take care of me and I take care of mine. You know, my family, my children, my peoples, my friends, my possessions, my estate. Supremely selfish. So you do the same if you so choose. You know, hey, free will, I respect it. But as you do your dance, please understand that there are those who do not like to see you do your dance and want to see you fall so they can laugh. And there's those like me who love to see you do your dance. And we applaud you. And we also applaud the beginner. So with that being said, y'all have a great week. Make sure that you enjoy yourself. Take care of yourself. Say 10 things that you're thankful for before you go to sleep tonight and every night. It's important. And I'll catch you next week. Same place, same network, High Frequency Radio Network. My name is Sot L. I am the host of the foundation. That's Speaker of Truth L, Seeker of Truth L. And it's been a pleasure and a privilege. And I will catch y'all next week here on the foundation. Peace to the gods.
Doing this thing all the way live. High Frequency Radio.